Hey there, everybody. This is Ramen, and welcome back to Super Mario Bros. 3 on the 9th episode. And here we go, the final airship. The king of this castle apparently got turned into Yoshi. Pretty cool little Easter egg from the All-Star version. So yeah, in the last episode, we went through the 7th world, had some fun adventures and a couple of frustrating what the hell moments. But here we are, pretty much knocking on Bowser's door right now. So this airship right here is pretty much the longest airship in the game, and it's it's a little bit difficult to get those screw jumps, but you can take yourself a shortcut, save yourself a headache by jumping on the flamethrowers. Well, not into the flamethrowers. You're gonna want to jump to the sides of them. There's little platforms you can land on, and you saw I used that to my advantage and got across those gaps a little bit more quicker. Now the fire flower kind of will help you out in this airship, just due to the fact that there's a lot of moles that pop up, and if you don't take them out quickly, they can kind of take you by surprise trying to make these jumps. And this airship scrolls pretty slow too. I mean, a leap also help you out to make the jumps. These jumps can be a little bit hard if you're not used to them. So using a leaf to help you float over the gaps is a pretty good strategy. Alright. So we're going to come up here and face the final Koopa Kid before we get to Bowser. Pretty much, I believe his name is Ludwig, but I don't know all the Koopa Kids' names by heart. I just remember some of them. But I think his name is Ludwig. Alright. Caught that last scepter, and we're gonna fall back down to the ground and not get hurt again. I wonder how he gets into the castle. Like, he doesn't break anything, like they just have like a window open for him to land through or something like that. It's kind of weird. So we get our letter from the princess, as usual. Oh, but what the hell? It's apparently from Bowser. What a twist. Something that I didn't really know. I always just assumed that the princess had been captured at the beginning of the game, but it turns out she doesn't get captured until the 7th world. So yeah, I think maybe probably most people assume that she's captured from the beginning, but that's apparently not the case. That's how she's able to send you letters and whatnot. Alright, so now for the 8th world, pretty much the theme of it is going to be fire, lava, cannons, and sadness, and frustrating times. But yeah, it's a very fun world. I mean, it can be a little bit frustrating if you're not used to it, but I'm gonna walk you through it for the most part. The leaf power-up, well, any flying power-up and the fire flower actually come in very handy in this world, especially this first tank level. I mean, I lost my fire flower already, but you know, it would come in handy to use it on those moles right here as they pop up. But you're gonna want to stick to the middle of the screen for the most part. Middle and then the left side of the screen. Just because if you stick too far to the right, the cannons, like, see this big ass cannon, can surprise you and take you out. So keep yourself safe and stick to the middle. Alright. Here we go. Apparently these tanks were being commanded by one Hammer brother. Kinda weird. Okay, now on to this battleship. Now this is more... This is I mean the first level is pretty much, you know, you're on tanks. This is a battleship that is floating in a lake of chocolate milk. Now you're probably thinking like, oh well, that's supposed to be lava, right? No, because if you fall into it, you can actually swim in it a little bit, but you don't die, you don't take damage or any of that. So I'm going to just go on ahead and assume that it's chocolate milk, since it looks like chocolate milk. You can swim in it, it doesn't do damage to you. So, yeah, and I mean, you know, who wouldn't want a chocolate milk lake and a battleship in there? I mean, it's just pretty awesome. Bowser has good taste, I guess. So, I mean, for the most part, the fire flower comes in handy again for this level. Due to the moles, again, I mean, this world has a whole bunch of moles. Like, the moles in this world do not screw around. And it is very, very important that you take them out as early as you can. Because they'll put them in very weird, awkward places, and they kind of like anticipate where a lot of players are going to be jumping to, so they place them right there. Okay, so the 8th world is kind of spread out into different sections. That was the first section, the battle tanks. This is the second section with they're just very short levels, and gigantic hands come up from the ground and grab you. It's kind of, I never really understood why or how that kind of worked or what the hell those things are supposed to be, but they're just gigantic hands that pull you under. Now, like I said, these levels are very short. At the end of every level, you'll get a leaf power-up. And they're giving you those leaves because they're telling you that you are going to need them. And you understand why you're going to need them coming up. But, yeah, for the most part, they're pretty easy level. Like, that level is just ridiculously easy. Ridiculously short, ridiculously easy. I mean, you can, I think if you move past these levels fast enough, you can actually skip some of them. But I decided to show them off, so now this level can be kind of frustrating if you're not knowing what you're doing. And using a star here, like I did, will come in handy, since you're going to have these fishes that are flying out of the lava jumping at you. So, I mean, for the most part, people who haven't played this, they're going to be taking it a lot slower than I did. So, you can use the star to get through it. Now, we are here at the infamous fast-scrolling airship, and this level does not screw around. I'm pretty sure Bill came up with the idea for this level too, so again, fuck you, Bill. You need to stop taking out all your anger on us. But yeah, now see, they're giving you all those leaf power-ups primarily for this level. I mean, it comes in handy, and the leaf will help you out a lot, but I believe the raccoon suit is a lot more useful, just due to the fact of, okay, as I said, the moles are all popping out, and they're popping out at very weird angles, and you can use the statue little power up with the raccoon suit to avoid damage, as you're seeing me do. Like, I'm using to keep myself safe. Like, I'm thinking that wrenches are going to come up and hit me, so I'll go into the statue form, just that way I can avoid it. Alright, see you later, boom boom. I'm going to come up to the third section of this world, which I like to call it Shadow World. Well, Shadow Levels. And we are going to end it here and pick it back up